Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video I am going to be reviewing this cat eye polish from TOMICCA. This isn't actually a brand I'm familiar with. I've never used any of their products before, but I've been eyeing up these sort of pastel looking cat eye polishes for quite a while. A few different companies sell them, but this one was the cheapest one that I could find. In here we have 6 different gel polishes. I'm quite impressed by the tiny little packaging that they've provided, very sort of space saving. So today I'm just going to be doing some swatches and everything of these, trying them out, seeing how they look. And also today I'm going to be reviewing these magnetic sticks. I've been eyeing these up for quite a long time now, like probably a good year or so. And I finally took the plunge and bought some. They're actually really cheap. This 9-piece set here I got for £5.69 from Amazon, using Amazon Prime as well. So it was like next day delivery for £5.69. And I thought that was reasonable enough. They do feel really cheap, they are really lightweight, and the sticks on them are tiny, and it's hard to believe there's a magnet in them because they are literally so light, but they should give a really cool effect. So as you can see, each different one's got a pattern on top of them. So for instance, the heart is meant to sort of create a heart shape in the cat eye polish on the nails, so I thought that would look really cool. And yeah, I've taken the plunge and decided to buy them, so we're also going to be trying all of these out today. But back on to the gel polish. So this is what it looks like inside of the box. Very compact, very space saving, like I said. 6 gel polishes and a magnetic stick. So this is the magnetic stick, very basic. It's a typical one that you get with a lot of cat eye polish sets. And then these are the bottles. So they are 8ml bottles. They have their little sticker on top. So this is number, I think it's meant to be 08. And that's the colour. So it's a very sort of light pink sort of colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've seen, like I said, I've seen a lot of these like sort of pastel looking cat eye polishes. And I absolutely fell in love with them. I've been really wanting some. So this is number 15. It looks like it's going to be the sort of like lilac-y sort of purple colour. Look at that, it's so beautiful. We've got number 14, sort of very sort of rose gold colour. Number 16, which looks like a green. Yeah, they're definitely a lot lighter than sort of the typical cat eye polishes you get. This is number 07. Sort of very sort of chocolatey sort of red colour, very pretty. And then lastly we've got 02, which is a pastel sort of blue colour. As you can see there, really gorgeous colour. In the box as well you also get your sort of like little instruction manuals. So it says number 1, trim nails and push back the cuticles gently. Number 2, file and shape nails and clean nail surface. Number 3, apply base coat and cure under UV/LED lamp. Number 4, apply a thin layer of colour gel. Number 5, cure under the UV/LED lamp for 120 or 60 seconds. Apply a second coat of colour gel, cure again, apply a top coat and cure again, and completed. So that is sort of prepping your nails ready for the cat eye polish. And then we've got a little troubleshooting bit here, so it's asking why the gel nails peel off, how to remove them, and an application step. But yeah, always nice to get these little things inside of the packet. So what I'm going to do is go through these one by one. I think I'm going to do them over a white base, a black base, and on their own. And we'll also try out these funky shaped magnetic sticks as well while we're at it. And yeah, see what they're all like. So it's time to crack on, and I hope you all enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to start with the number 8, the nice pink shade first. I'm going to try it on the black and just see how it is. Okay, so I thought I'd do black and white because like I don't know how different they're going to look, but I know a lot of the pastel ones you can use over a white and they look better than what they do typically over a black. But like instantly you can see that shifting, but it hasn't really got that sort of pink tone over the black. I'm hoping it's going to be a bit more prominent over a white. But like that's just using the cat eye ones that sort of come with it, and as you can see there's absolutely no problem in that shifting whatsoever. Like that shift's absolutely beautiful. It's actually working out quite nicely on camera for once. But yeah, over the black that hasn't really got that pink tone, but I'll try it over a white and we'll see how it looks then. Okay then, so over a white, let's hope it's a bit more pink. Yeah, look at that, that's so much nicer. That black just sort of washes out the nice colour of the actual cat eye polish. That pink is gorgeous. Yeah, that's sort of more what I was after. See that, isn't it beautiful? Like, I'm really sort of loving these sort of more sort of pastel-y, lighter sort of cat eyes. When I first saw them, absolutely fell in love. But yeah, that's the pink one. Isn't that beautiful? And while I'm at it, I'm going to grab one of these ones. So I've got this one here, which is like a crisscross. I don't know how it works, so maybe I should have just left it. Okay, so yeah, I think maybe I should just use one of those once I first applied the polish and not after I've moved it with this wand. But either way, absolutely gorgeous colour that is. I really, really, really like it. So out of pure curiosity, I also just wanted to try it on its own. I have no idea whether this is really going to work very well at all, but no harm in trying. I might try it over a colour base as well, like a pink or something, and just see how well it works. So I'm going to try again with the crisscross now that I haven't actually moved any of the particles prior to it. Wow, look at that! Okay, so it's not crisscross. I don't know how on earth it's achieved that pattern, but that's awesome. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. Like, I don't understand why it's not sort of... Oh, I've ruined it. Where'd it go? That's really cool though. I accidentally touched it then. So yeah, that's definitely not a crisscross pattern, but I do quite like the squiggle anyway. That's really awesome though. See that? Okay, so I've just quickly whacked a thin coat of pink onto a swatch stick, and I'm just going to see what this looks like over that. I'm so excited about these cat eye polishes, I'm real. And I'm going to go in with the heart shape one and just see how that looks. Okay, I think my placement was a bit off there. Let's try again. Ah, it was definitely kind of put the heart shape in there. I'm going to try and move it up a bit, I think. Okay, so it's definitely there. Not quite as like vivid as I would like it. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about them so far, to be perfectly honest. It's definitely like working, it's just not that perfect heart shape. Like, I feel like looking at that, if you didn't know it was meant to be a heart, you'd struggle to tell it was meant to be a heart. So yeah, that's 08. It's definitely not, it's worked over the black, it just doesn't shine through the colour, it just looks silver. And it's just a silver cat eye pigment they put inside of it. I think over white and then over another colour is sort of the best way to go. So it's not overly vivid on its own either, but it's still really beautiful, really, really beautiful. So now I'm going to go in with 02 over the black. Okay, so again, you just sort of get a more of a silvery colour with it. But I'm going to try and go in with this stripy looking magnetic stick. I'm going to do it sideways on because I can actually see a bit more about what's actually going on here. Yeah, look how cool that is. Haha, yeah, I like these little magnetic sticks. Okay, and then going in with a white. Yeah, the colours definitely do come through so much nicer on the white, don't they? And it's a really, really gorgeous blue. I'm going to go in with the star one and see how that looks. It's so funky, isn't it? Yeah, so it doesn't quite give off the pattern that it sort of shows on the wand, but that's still a really funky, cool effect. Okay, and then I'm not going to bother going in on clear plain swatches again, just because it just kind of seems pointless, but I've just painted this swatch stick blue, so you can try the colour over that again. And then I'm curious as to what the hell this one's meant to do, so I'm going to give this one a go and just see what sort of pattern it creates out of curiosity. Oh, okay, there we go, just a line. Yeah, it's still quite funky. So there we are, that is the blue in 02. I really like these polishes, and I do actually quite like these magnetic sticks as well so far. Like, they're a bit funky, but they definitely do work. Like, they definitely do give a different pattern that you would struggle to get with just a normal sort of magnetic stick. So now I'm going to go in with number 14. And it's very sort of pinky colour again. Although it looks like that's showing up a bit better on the black compared to the other two that I've tried so far. And it's definitely got a lot more colour there, but still very silvery. I'm going to go in with this stick now. I do really like them, I think they're so cool. The pattern definitely isn't like nice and sharp and like the same as what's on the magnetic stick, but it's pretty close and it's still a really cool effect. Okay, and then on to the whites. Oh, such a pretty colour as well. I've not had much luck with cat eye polishes in the past, and I've not been overly happy with them. Like, I'd done a review on the Born Pretty 9D cat eye polishes like about a year ago now, I was so excited to get those, and then I was very, 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 very disappointed when they arrived, because the colours of the actual gel polish was absolutely nothing like what was advertised. And I was so excited because in the advertisement they were literally like rainbow colours, there was every single colour on them. And then when they arrived, I got like 3 sort of green colours, and then like a blue, purple, a purple and green, and then like a bluey green, I think. But they were just, yeah, they were nothing like the advertisement at all. Like on the advertisement there was yellows and everything, and yeah, what I received was nothing like it. And they do work, but they're just not bright and vibrant like they were advertised, and I found that a lot of Born Pretty stuff. So I've picked a red base for this one. Just gonna go over it, see what it's like. I'll go with this swirly stick. I feel like these sticks would look a lot better with longer nails maybe. Ooh, I'm quite impressed how quickly all the sort of magnetic particles move with these gel polishes. But yeah, that one's quite funky. Number 15. This is one of the ones I'm most excited about. I do love a good purple. And again, on the black, it just looks silver, but I think it's just because they've just put silver particles inside of him. Like, I wasn't too sure how sort of cat eye polish was made, and then I bought these cat eye pigments, which I'm still yet to do a video on, but I lost my magnetic sticks. And it's quite a funny story actually. What my light is on at the moment is like a sort of like tripod light, and the tripod part of it is actually metal. And the other week I wanted to do a video trying out these like cat eye pigments that I've got, and for life of me could not find a magnetic stick. Oh, that's funky. But only the other day I discovered I'd stuck it to the legs on my tripod. So yeah, I was literally so frustrated because I couldn't find a magnetic stick, and it was literally right in front of me, literally like a couple of inches away from my face the whole entire time for like a couple of weeks, and I only spotted it the other day. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I've actually got multiple magnetic sticks now, so I'm happy, and I'll have to do that video soon. But yeah, it's quite a funky effect that's come off that magnetic stick there. I'm sort of trying to keep it in the centre, but yeah, it's just not the pattern I would have expected from that, but it's different. Okay then, so over a white. It's so pretty. I love that a lot. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Okay, and we're gonna go Mr. Stripey there. Yeah, that's funky. Very pretty. Okay, so out of pure curiosity, I thought I would try a purple over a blue base, because I feel like it could look really cool. I've made right mess of these gel polishes already. I don't know how I do it sometimes, so let's see. So it's not the most potent of purple colours again over the blue. Kind of just looks silver again actually. So let's just try. Yeah, see, I generally do think white or the colour of the actual polish itself, like if you've got a purple cat eye polish then use a purple underneath, or just the white like I said. I don't think it's worth putting them over blacks or, you know, over colours that aren't the same. So then, moving on to number 16, which is like a green. I think this one's probably my least favourite out of them all. It's definitely got that sort of green colouring on top of the black. Ooh. It's definitely quite funky. They move really easy as well, like there's absolutely no issue shifting the particles around in these. Like, as you can see, it's just so easy, which I really appreciate. So I've had some cat eye polishes that I just can't really seem to get to shift. But yeah, there's that one. Okie dokie, and then over the white base, I think I'm just gonna do the black and white for these ones. There aren't a huge amount of difference between using a white base and like the same coloured base as the cat eye polish, but you can sort of get the gist of how they're working. But like, I really like them over the white base. This is sort of what I was going for, and this is why I wanted them. It's because they just look so nice over a white base, I think. Okay, and the last one we have got 07, which is this sort of red coppery colour. I think that's a better colour that's gone over the blacks. Okay, and then the very last one over the white base. I think it's a really nice colour actually. I don't know how often I'd reach for a colour that is. Like, it is really pretty. It's actually probably really nice for autumn. Definitely a very nice autumn colour. I do think though that maybe 2 coats, if you have a look, it's very, very sheer. Like, once you move the particles, like, it looks fine. But if I go over again, very thinly. So obviously I go over, some nice coverage going on in there, but as soon as you sort of shift these particles, it looks a bit patchy, as you can sort of see there where it's very sheer. So like, I reckon cure that, like get the sort of pattern you want, cure it, and then go over it again and shift them back into the same place again, and maybe that'll make it a bit more opaque. Even though they're really gorgeous, that is the one thing I have noticed of them all so far, it's just they look a bit patchy in places as soon as you move these particles. So I definitely do think you need to go in with a couple of coats and then just try and sort of get that same pattern again that you're after. But otherwise they're really, really, really pretty. Okay, so I know this video has been a bit mumble jumbled, so I'm just going to do a quick recap on the different magnetic sticks. So this pattern is what that achieved. It's definitely a bit strange compared to what's on the stick, but it's kind of a funky effect. So this one's the stripes. They're not quite like proper stripes like what's on the stick. They kind of look like really long circles. So I've got this one. It kind of looks like boomerangs on the nail, but I think it's one of my preferred ones out of them all. We've got some diagonal stripes. Again, I think it's probably one of my preferred ones out of them all. And then we've got this one. I wasn't quite just expecting like just literally a stripe. I assumed that there was going to be more of a circular pattern, but we just got a stripe. We've got this crisscross pattern, which I think was the most surprising one out of them all to me, because I was not just expecting a squiggly line, but that's what we got. We've got this one, which was the one that I was most excited for and the most worthily executed one, I think. This one I think is one of my favourites again. Obviously the pattern that's on the stick looks nothing like what was achieved on the nail, but I still quite like it, and yeah, it's definitely one of my favourites. And then finally we've got this one. I think these would have been like better achieved over a larger nail. Obviously I'm just using them on swatch sticks, so I've basically just got that sort of bit there of the magnetic stick, and I think it would have looked a lot better if like I had a nail sort of that would cover more of the surface of the magnetic stick, if that makes sense. So overall, for £5.69 on Amazon Prime, I'm happy with them. I think a lot of it is just because I've never used these before, and it's probably going to take me a little while to get better results with them, like more playing and testing around. So for my first attempt with them, I think they're great. I'm a little bit disappointed with the heart one, and they're a little bit strange. Like a couple of them don't really give off the effect that you would sort of think, looking like this one, the crisscross giving me a zigzag. Can't really get my head around that. But overall, for the price, they're like super cheap. Like, I paid £5.69 on Amazon. I'm sure if you looked on like Wish or AliExpress or whatnot, you'd probably find them a lot cheaper. And yeah, considering how cheap they are, I still think they are absolutely great. And the patterns on them is something you would struggle to achieve with a normal magnetic wand. So yeah, I'm happy enough with them. They're not perfect, but I'm not perfect at using them either. So, you know, I'm happy. They're not like amazing, they're not like gobsmacking, but they're okay for the price, and they're just something a bit different. So yeah, I would recommend them. Like, they're just something a bit different. Like, for a lot of these zigzaggy ones and stuff, I think they're great. So yeah, that's those for you. Okay, and then back onto the cat eye polish. So that is 02, which is nice pastel blue. We have got the purple, sort of lilac-y colour, number 15. We've got the green, number 16. 07, the sort of coppery orange sort of colour. 08, pink. And then finally number 14, which is sort of like the reddy sort of rose gold pink colour. Okay, so there we go, that is all the different colours today. Like I said, over the black, personally wouldn't recommend. There's other cat eye polishes out there that work a lot better over a black, but these aren't really designed for a black. They are designed for going over a white base. Over the white base, like I said, they look really beautiful. The colours are really nice. The only fault I'm going to pick out of them is the fact that the actual sort of colour sort of gel is quite sheer, and I feel like you will need a couple of coats of it. But you know, that's easy enough to do, and I think they do work pretty damn well over sort of like a different colour sort of base. So like if you use like a blue one, put like a nice blue underneath and it looks great, I think. I think this is a set that I would reach for more frequently rather than my other ones. Like the other ones I've had for like a year, and to be honest I've barely used them. I have dug them out a couple of times. In fact, I only used the Born Pretty 9D cat eye polishes the other day for a Virgo set that I posted up on my Instagram. But they're cool, but I was still disappointed with those because they was not as advertised. And yeah, that was just one of the biggest downfalls, because it's one of the nail products I've been most excited for and they really let me down. But oh well. These on the other hand have performed really well in my opinion, and they're just something a bit different. Like I said, I've been seeing them everywhere and I've been dying to get my hands on some of them, and I just think they're really cool. They look really effective and they're nice and bright and light, and yeah, it's nice to not have cat eye polishes that have to go over a black base to sort of really work. I like the fact that these ones are designed more for a white base. But yeah, anyways, I hope you've all enjoyed. I definitely recommend both the funky magnetic sticks and these cat eye polishes. Both are bought from Amazon, and I will link in the description box down below if you're interested in purchasing them yourselves. And other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm really excited to show you guys all my Halloween nails from the 1st of October. It's just going to be boom, boom, boom with lots of Halloween nails. I've been doing lots of sets and I'm really excited to show you guys. So subscribe so you can see them and check those out. But yeah, anyways, much love everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!